Hey, Bill. Can you hear me? Are you there? It says you're there, and I've been trying to bring you over, but nothing's happening. Can you type in the chat if anything's happening? Is anything happening, Bill? Hello? Bill, can you hear me? Are you there? Well, you disappeared. Maybe that means you're coming over. Oh, Bill, you're there. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Bill? 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 I see you.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Now, are you able to type in the chat?
I don't see the chat right now.
Man.
It says opening.
Huh?
Opening webinars on air.
Yeah.
Downloading app.
I mean, I see the chat, but I seem to be the only person typing in it. And webinars on air is the application is open. Let me.
Yeah, it says home app right now. I don't know what.
What's that?
Downloading app. On air downloading app. Everything's grayed out. There was an error loading your app. It appears there's something wrong with it.
Jackson, I see your name there. Can you hear us? Can you see the chat?
Let's see if I can get the chat up.
Oh, Jackson says he can see us. He sees us fine. Okay. Can you hear us, Jackson? Okay. Craig, okay, you can hear me. So yeah, Craig Kassler just came on, and Chris Shouse should be coming. She's the featured speaker today, so I hope she's going to show up. Craig, can you hear me, Craig? Can you hear? Hello, I can see and hear you fine. Great. All right. So Bill, the chat problem seems to be yours.
I got a group chat up, but apparently I'm the only one that can see it and or type in it.
Jackson says also. Hey, by the way, Jackson, I keep hearing this rumor that you do a Friday night something or other thing. I don't know anything about it. Get me on your email list, buddy. And if I'm not on your email list, message me on Facebook, and I'll send you my email address. I mean, I'm sorry I missed it. I would have been there if I knew about it. Last Friday night, especially when you had, I think you had Angel on. So, all right, let me see if Chris is here yet. No Chris. Craig, yeah, I guess, yeah, Craig, that's a good question. Craig, can you see the chat? Ah, Tracy came on. Tracy, can you hear and see me? Hello, Tracy. Do you see the chat, Tracy? I think this is your first time on here. If you see the chat, and there is a delay. You type something in the chat, it's I don't know, maybe close to a minute before I actually see it. Yeah, Jackson, Angel, and Ron. Yeah, I would have been there. Oh, look, people were piling on. All right, there's Chris. Now, the $64,000 question. Can I bring her across? If you can hear me, Chris, I'm clicking the little green button that's supposed to pop you in here. Since you're the featured speaker today, we'd like to have you over here. Okay, Chris is typing in the chat. Chris joined us. My God. I guess you guys know, with all the issues we have with this platform, it amazes me when it works. Like, Tracy, there's Tracy out there. Tracy, can you hear and see? I guess if she answers me, I'll know she sees the chat. Tracy's new. She's never been with us before, I don't believe. Chris, can you hear and see? Chris?
Yes, I can hear and see you fine.
Okay. Now, you don't have your camera up, Chris.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean, yeah? Yeah. Come on, Chris. Hey, guys.
Will I be able to share my screen?
Well, yes. But what if I told you no?
Then you just hear me go blah 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 blah.
All right. I see Bob Miller's popped on. Bob's here. We're going to get started in just a moment, folks. I'm still working through the technical issues now, and I'm still trying to find. We've got a new person who's never been with us before. Her name is Tracy. She's been with me in the water ski club in San Diego. In fact, she was the president of the club for umpty-ump gazillion years, and really incredible lady. And I'm trying to, and I apologize. Please be patient with me. I'm trying to figure out if she can actually hear and see us, because I'm not getting a response from Tracy. And I'm hoping that everything's okay with her. There she is. I can see you. Great. Hey, marvelous. Welcome, Tracy. You are amongst a group of incredible friends here. I got to tell you, there's just wonderful people here, and everyone's in home-based business of some sort. Sometimes we bring a bunch of people over and we chat. Right now, today, we have a lady on board who's going to talk to us a little bit. Chris has done something that's many of us have tried to do and haven't quite gotten there yet, and she's going to tell us what she's doing to get there. Before I go any further, I want to tell everybody my internet has been rock solid for the last, I'm going to say month or so, and this morning at about 7 o'clock it went down, and it has been up and down. I've had to reboot and bring the internet back up 2 or 3 times today, so it is possible that my internet will crash in the middle of all this. If it does, I don't know what happens. I guess you guys just keep going without me, because just because my internet crashes doesn't mean that the Google Hangout will crash once we have the Google Hangout up and running. So there's Christy Kelly. Hello, Christy. So and Chris, Miss Shouse, can I tell them what you told me this morning?
Sure.
Can I share? Or do you want to do that?
Go ahead.
Chris made her first video. Let's all give her a huge round of applause. Chris, I am so proud of you.
It was you and Bob and Ron, Ron's prodding. However, I did delete it.
I know that, but you made it. You made it. Now, the next step is don't delete it the next time. Okay. So let's get going, because you know we have the Motivation Manifesto at 12:15, so we don't want to run over, and I have to reboot, clean my computer to start the Motivation Manifesto. We're finding out that Google gets all confused. So let's see. Tracy, because I haven't brought you actually over into the Hangout, and do you have a camera? Would you like to see yourself on the screen? All right, you know what? I'm going to wait to hear from you whether you want to actually come over into the Hangout or not. There's a lot of people. There's several other people who are not over here, and we don't always bring everybody over, and there's several reasons for that. But right now, let's go to Chris, because Chris has done something really awesome, and she's going to tell us how we can do it too. Chris?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh.
This all started last Friday night on Jackson's call that he has on Friday nights. And Mr. Burt Bledsoe came on, and he threw down the gauntlet for us and gave us 30 days to make 90 leads. Well, for some reason it resonated with me, because I haven't really done any lead generating. I've done paid leads, but you know what they're worth. But I have communicated with people almost since the inception of Messenger, which was, I believe, a little over 3 years ago. Right?
Okay.
And I have never, ever asked anybody to be on my newsletter. And all the people I've been talking to. So I've had hundreds of people over there that I've never, ever asked if they would let me put them on the newsletter. But what I did first was build a funnelizer opt-in page, integrated it with MLSP and Aweber. And when you do this, you have to call Aweber and tell them that you are using a third-party opt-in, and would they please turn off the double opt-in. Well, what it's done when they turn it off, because when you go over there and make your list, you automatically turn off the one opt-in. Well, they're going in and turning off the opt-in again, and nobody... It's not waiting at all. When I put the people in the funnelizer, it immediately goes into Aweber and immediately hits NLSP. It's not waiting for them to confirm. which is very nice. Len, are you still there? I think we lost Len.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, should I continue on?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead? I think everybody else can hear.
So do you want to see what my funnelizer looks like?
Sure.
All right, let me share this screen.
Hmm.
Do you see it? Do you see it going through the funnel tunnel?
Yeah, but it's down below. It's not screen share. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's me.
That's you. Now I'm not showing up down there at all. I wonder if you lost me too.
No, there you are.
But you can't see my screen because I stopped. Let me try to share it again. I guess I need to be blue blocks first, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what the problem is.
Okay, are you showing me now?
No, you're not on big screen yet.
I can see myself on the big screen.
If I select you, you go up there.
Okay, let me try sharing it. Well, let's try it on this one.
Ah, here it comes.
Oh, good. So, let me go and get this. Now, I have 3 different ones because I am an affiliate marketer also. I have affiliate marketing.
Well, I don't know what's going on. Chris is gone now too. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not. Looks like it's still live. We're still broadcasting. Now I have a message that says Len and Chris both left the group. I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. I don't know what else to do. You don't want me to draw anything, I hope. There's Chris.
I came in on the second link that, did we lose everybody?
Well, you dropped out. Now, I don't know if we lost everybody.
Can you see the chat? Because I can't see it.
Well, the only people I have in the chat is you, Len, and Connor.
Oh dear.
Oh, Connor's left the chat too.
I wonder if Len's, because when I came back in, it showed you as the host and not Len. I wonder if Len's computer went down again.
Now, his internet must have dropped out then.
I think it's just you and me.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. I don't know, because I have no other indication of anybody else being in the room.
Oh dear, huh?
Well, it happens.
I don't know what to do. Let's see. Maybe I should try to come back in on the original link.
Okay.
So I'm going to hang up this one.
Okay, I'll stand by. Now, if anybody can hear me, we're waiting for Chris to come back in. Apparently, Len's internet has dropped out.
No, this isn't the original. This is back on the Google Hangout one that Len gave me. The other one just does a black screen and doesn't show it ever starting. Let's see what Jackson just messaged me. Let's see what he said.
Okay.
Said it kicked us out. Well, maybe I can try to give him this other link. Copy link address.
That means we lost everybody.
Yeah. Let's see if this brings him back. I just gave him the link that Len gave me. But if it kicked everybody out, Jackson's already seen this, so, you know. No, so that doesn't work. I'm not seeing anybody come back in.
Yeah. Same here. I'll just see you and me.